Hello, fellow YouTubers. And I have things to show you. Yes, I managed to hoard a bunch of stuff this time for this video. Perhaps I should have split them, but too late, so now you're gonna get this. Anyways, before I start, I just have a quick question, is that, I also collect typewriters and old cameras, that kind of thing. And I was wondering if you guys were interested in seeing those too, because I didn't know, since it's kind of like, I know, like a gaming kind of more oriented channel, but yeah, I was debating whether I should put them up here, maybe on another channel, or what. Tell me if you guys don't even want to see them. Let me know in the comments, or whatever they're called nowadays. Comments? I think it still is comments, okay? I don't even know what to start. I suppose I will start with the smaller things. Okay, so first off, let's see some Game Boy games I've got. So, the first game is a GBA game, which I found at a pawn shop who did not know its value. Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. Very good game. Was a good deal. And a second game, oh, my friend gave me a couple games, so thanks Ryan, that was really nice of him. He gave me Pokémon Leaf Green for the GBA. Wario Land 2, which was nice because I was looking for that. Darn it. Yeah. Wario Land 2. Spanky's Quest, which is actually a pretty fun game. Probably pretty underrated because I haven't heard much about it since I got into Game Boy stuff. And another game, well, that's what he gave me, so thanks a lot, and that sounded sarcastic, it was not. So another game I picked up was Pac-Man, Special Color Edition. Pac-Man is always fun. I didn't have one for the Game Boy, so that is cool. And some duplicates I picked up just because they were cheap, and maybe I will trade them or something, is Pokemon Blue, can't have enough Pokemon, and Kirby's Dream Land. And that's nice because it's Kirby. Okay. Well, next, oh, I also found this Pokewalker for like a quarter or something. Yeah, always nice to have, handy to have a spare Pokewalker if you wash yours or something, I'm not sure, but nevertheless. So I have a story about this. As you can see, it's Planet for the Apes for the PSX. So I was at the thrift store, you know, just like scouring those the CD shelves and just looking, because sometimes they mix like PS1 and Dreamcast games, those the games that are in like the regular CD sized cases. And so I found this and I was like, oh, Planet of the Apes, looks interesting. And so I took it out, and then I just go, I open it up just to like make sure, because sometimes the disc isn't there, sometimes the disc is absolutely destroyed, sometimes the disc is swapped. And I open it up and I go, like, I let out the tiniest little, like, just a tiny gasp, because lo and behold, it turns out to be a disc, well, the third disc for Final Fantasy VII, which goes for a pretty penny, not the disc alone, but the whole set. But anyways, that is still a nice find. So I kind of just poker faced my way out of there and threw my money at them and ran away, because like an excited little toddler I am. So yeah, third disc of FF7, which is nice. Kind of disappointed it wasn't Planet of the Apes, but what can you do? I'm kidding. Oh yeah, so here's some Xbox games, 360 games I picked up. Well, these were on clearance, used at like my local Blockbuster. I don't know, they sell games sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of a hit or miss actually. Sometimes they sell games for really overpriced or just really cheap. Like sometimes they even have pennied out guides, which I picked up a couple of a while back, and that's not really common here in Montreal. So yeah, anyway, so I got Fable 2, Fable game, pretty much better than the third one, and Rainbow Six Vegas, Tom Clancy. So there's a nice, and then I was at Walmart and they had a really cheap copy sealed of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I've been wanting to pick this up because I played the second one, it was pretty awesome, but I wasn't down to pay like 60 bucks for something that looked like DLC, so this was marked down to 20 bucks, so I was like, okay, maybe I should get it. And the last game Walmart had for $1, I don't even play this game, Warhammer Online, Game Time Card 60 Days is $1, so I got that. I don't know why. If anybody wants it, let me know and we'll work something out or something, because I don't really have any use for it. It was just $1, kind of, you know, yeah, dollars don't even, you get it. Things at the dollar store don't even cost $1 anymore. I swear. At least over here. Okay, so yeah, I was at the thrift store. I think this was the same time. Yes, this was in fact the same day I found the Final Fantasy VII. Well, unfortunate for the boy, some kid's mother donated his entire Pokémon collection. Yes, there were like literally a stack like this ginormous of Pokémon cards. And they were bundled for like $2.99, like a bunch in a plastic bag. Anyways, unfortunately, someone had ripped open the majority of them and taken out, probably stolen all the hollows. So that was kind of sad, but I did rummage through the rest and managed to find an ancient Mew. Now, some of you may know this is from the movie that came out in 2000, I believe, something around then. I went to that movie and I actually got a card for myself, but unfortunately I've lost it since then, and I was pretty sad, but it was cool to find that again because kind of nostalgic, whatever. Pokemon, and something else that the terrible thief missed was this evolution pack of our very beloved Eevee. So what we've got here is Eevee, original Eevee. We've got Dark Jolteon, and then we've got Flareon, and then, wait, no, that's it. That's it. And then there were two Japanese hollows. One is Clefairy or Clefable, and that other one is that kangaroo person. I forget their names, but that's cool. They're hollows, shiny things. I like shiny things. You probably know. Yes. So next, I guess I'll go with these. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save the best for last, because it keeps you watching, I guess. You can leave if you want. You can fast forward, which you probably will do, but whatever. I'll just talk for my own entertainment. A NES game I found was Felix the Cat. This turned out to be a pretty one of the pricier NES games out there. I was glad, happy I found that. I also found Kung Fu, but it is over in the other room. Kind of lazy to stop this video, pause it, edit, maybe, I don't know what to do. I found Kung Fu. Okay, Mazel Tov for me. Ooh, I found a CIB NES game, Tecmo Baseball. That was pretty cool. It's no Tecmo Bowl. It's no Tecmo Bowl, but it is CIB. It even has a little styrofoam insert thingamajoob at the bottom, so that was cool. It's in pretty good condition, actually excellent condition, so I picked that up. And here are some Sega games. First off, Spider-Man for the Genesis, very nice. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Genesis. I used to love Power Rangers. It's kind of racist though, but yeah. A Mega Drive game, RBI Baseball 94. That was cool. And a sealed Game Gear game. This is my second sealed Game Gear game. They have these at pawn shops for some reason. They had a bunch of sealed ones, but this one was only worth picking up for me. Miss Pac-Man for the Game Gear. It's nice because it's sealed. I also have NBA Jam Tournament Edition sealed. Yes, I believe that's it. Might not be Tournament. I think it's the original NBA Jam for the Sega Game Gear, but nevertheless. Alright, so it seems like I've got to get down to the larger pickups now. Better hauls I've picked up. Next being, an N64. This has been long due, my collection. It was nice. Well, I've seen countless N64s at thrift stores, but what made me pick this up, obviously, it is orange. It's part of the, I believe, the Atomic series. I think this one was Fire Orange or something like that. But yeah, I looked them up and they're actually pretty pricey online. And I got this for $10 with the controller and the jumper pack, and it works, so that was a plus. My friend lent me Star Fox. I've been playing that. That's cool. I need to pick up more 64 games. I kind of regret it, but the other day I passed up, well, before I got the N64, I would have gotten it if I had the N64 at that time, but I passed up Donkey Kong 64 for $5 at the thrift store. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Oh, it hurts thinking about it. But, yeah, I'm sure I'll find games, whatever. And did I show this already? Oh, a Tiger electronics game. It is Wayne Gretzky and Brett Hull's Shootout. So that's always fun. Collectors like those, I think. Yeah, I don't know why, but okay. And finally, yes, finally, my last pickup. So a steal. It was a steal. It was such a great pickup. My best pickup, possibly yet ever. In my days, my years of hunting. Not years. It's been a few months, maybe a year at most. But anyways, yeah. This is a boxed Atari Lynx. Ooh. I love this. I love handhelds, old handhelds. This is my favorite, personally. Oh, I didn't take it out. Okay, I will get it if you want to see in one moment. Forgot it in here. And also, I forgot another game. Sorry about that. Here it is. And the thing is, this guy, he keeps everything in mint condition, like literally mint. I'm going to go back and pick up some Saturn stuff. He had some Genesis stuff too, but yeah, I'm kind of being poor, kind of going broke. Yeah, anyways, fudging mint. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, an Atari Lynx, and you don't see those every day. Ooh, and sorry, I can't count. 7 boxed games, boxed and complete games. And mint, they're all mint. They're literally hard driving. This one is one of the newer ones, so it had like a poster-like instruction manual, and that's also mint. And here we have Batman Returns, a very hard game. Oh, for those of you who don't know, the Atari Lynx came out in 1989, right around the Game Boy, but obviously was destroyed by the Game Boy, is one of pretty much the only handheld to be ambidextrous. As you can see, there's there's 2 sets of A-B buttons, so you can either play like this, or if you're right-handed, or you can play like this if you're left-handed. So yeah, there's an option to flip the screen. I think that was pretty cool of them. The screen is cool. The screen is, it's better than the Game Gears, that's for sure, but it's backlit in color. The graphics are pretty impressive for its time, like one of the original games, Blue Lightning. That's an awesome game. That's really fun. It's basically a combat jet game where you shoot things, yes. Yeah, another game, Zarler Mercenaries, a racing game, another racing game, Checkered Fly. This is better than hard driving, because hard driving is pretty hard. Rampage, this was cool, it's obvious, Rampage, yes. And a classic arcade title, Stun Runner. Yay, I like Stun Runner. Yes, so I believe that is it, and one tiny, little Game Gear game, Streets of Rage 2, was a nice find, because usually when I look at their pile of Game Gear games, they're mostly all sports, dummy poo-poo sports games. Except for NCAA 2K3 for the GameCube, which I believe is the rarest game for the console. Aside from that, I hate them all. Well, Tecmo Bowl. Anyways, so yeah, these are my pickups. I have been enjoying hunting. I don't know, something about it. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see. I have a lot of cameras and typewriters. I just gotta type. I won't speak of it now because I don't know if you guys are interested or not. But seriously, let me know, and I'll make a new video when I hoard some more things. Yes, thank you. Thanks for watching.